Hey, what's going on, guys? TayJay Productions here. Today I'm at RecBar 812 here in New Albany, Indiana, a place that is full of nostalgia. I'm really excited to get in here and discover something new today with you guys. They have a few things in here that I am very excited to see, particularly like a Toys R Us and a Blockbuster sign, some very nostalgic old school arcade games that still take coins, and they have a delicious bar full of drinks and food that have to do all about nostalgic themes. It's a perfect place for me and for you guys, so let's go experience it together. So the very first thing I have to talk about is this Toys R Us sign right behind me. Holy crap. Okay guys, let's get into it. So I have not met with the GM yet, but she does have some interesting stories to tell us about how they obtained this authentic storefront sign. But not only are we looking at a storefront Toys R Us sign, it's illuminated. When is the last time you saw an illuminated Toys R Us sign? It has been a while for me. Of course, I've seen some not lit up, but this one's lit up and it's even got the flicker. It's even got the flicker going on. I'm definitely excited to learn more about where this sign came from, what location, how they obtained it. Oh my goodness. Guys, I found something similar to this. Back in my dumpster heist days, one of the days, I didn't get this on camera, but I actually found a Party City sign. All the letters in the dumpster. I did not have room for it in my car. I was very focused on getting Chuck E. Cheese stuff that day, as you guys know, so I didn't get it. But realistically, I could have attained a Party City sign. I didn't, but this is even cooler. And I will say, if I was able to obtain a Toys R Us sign like this, I wouldn't pass up on it no matter what the situation was. However, we'll get back to that later because there is a plethora of other stuff for me to show you, and let's get into it. Let's take a look at the rest of this place. So as I was saying outside, they do have a lot of nostalgic retro arcade games, and some of these are from different eras. Of course, we see a lot of 80s retro arcade games, but then we see some more maybe like 90s, 2000s ones over here. I remember this Candy Crane. Honestly, I don't know the last time I saw that artwork, but yeah, I remember these. You got the coin pushers out of here. It might be out of order, but you still have it here with the clown around. That's what this one's called. The Clean Sweep. Oh my god, I remember these. The Clean Sweep claw machines. I don't know why that was escaping me. I think it's normal that I'm kind of blown away by everything in here and like I'm stumbling on my words. But this is super cool. Check this out. And oh yeah, we're gonna get some gameplay. We are gonna be playing some of this stuff and checking it out. Maybe they got a clown theme going on over here in this corner because we got this guy too that I totally passed up. Now, I'm not one of those people who are scared of clowns, but I'm also not like particularly fond of them either, other than Art the Clown. That's an exception. However, I feel like I'm gonna have to check this out for you guys if he moves, because there's a lot of you out there who are into animatronics like I am. We'll check them out. Oh my god. Guys, look at this! A Ronald McDonald arcade game? I honestly had no idea that this existed. Any of you out there know what era this is from? And if this was in McDonald's, I mean, obviously it had to be. It's branded McDonald's. Okay, that's interesting. I didn't know that existed. This is by Smart Industries Corp. I wonder if it's got a year on it. Well, regardless, it's got some audio. Take a listen. That's really cool. Let's see what else we have. This World Kicks by Namco arcade game. It's not on, but as you can see, it has seen years and years of action. They don't really make stuff like this anymore where it's like a physically play game where you kick stuff. Any of you out there know the Simpsons game where you kick the soccer ball into the goal, where they also used to have a Chucky doing it. I think maybe another character, but that's what this reminds me of. They've got DDR Extreme in here. There's a lot of diehard fans of DDR, and I couldn't. I'm not even gonna try. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a boss at Beat Saber though. different story. They got Rampage World Tour over here. Look at the artwork on this one. That's cool. This one's by Midway. We got some new age games as well. We got the Pacers basketball game. We've got some skee ball here. Definitely gonna be getting some skee ball play in. Okay, now this is not something I have seen in forever. Bozo's Grand Prize game. Now this is a ball throwing game. There was an arcade I used to go to all the time called Timeout Arcade. I had a little picture of Pac-Man on the front of the arcade, but I specifically remember this one. This was one I played a lot. And guys, I'm thrilled that I'm gonna be playing it again. Probably something I haven't played in 20 years. They have the world's largest pinball machine right here, Hercules. The only other place I have seen this in is Iron Blast Game Zone. The pinball that you use to play this game is the size of a pool cue ball. It's pretty crazy. Now obviously I'm not gonna take a look at every game in this initial review because that would take forever, but gotta stop and check out the X-Men game. Awesome. International Shootout. This looks like a soccer game. That's really cool. Okay, I think I've seen that one before. They got some pinball games over here, like this Alley pinball game. I've never seen that one before, and it definitely looks a lot more vintage than the ones I usually technically see. We have some more over here pointing out some of my personal favorites. We got Jurassic Park, which this one I play a lot. I'm a big fan of this Jurassic Park pinball game. Also, my local barcade that has a bunch of pinball in it just got a Pokemon pinball arcade game. I have been wanting to play it, but I haven't yet because it's always occupied. I have seen this Foo Fighters pinball arcade game a few times, and that is a really cool cabinet. And then of course we also have the Avengers one over here. Very awesome. Oh, check this out. Okay, so we have a ring toss game, and we've seen stuff like this before, but this one looks like it's actually got actual bottles in it. That's a cool touch. Those are actual Coke bottles. Oh wow, that is so cool. Killer Queen is a lot of fun. It's a party game. The more people you have, the better. It's definitely a game where you can like get to know people. You can mingle with new people. There's like so many ways you can win. It's definitely a team player kind of game. It's a lot of fun. Just want to show you some of the artwork on the wall as well, because of course the nostalgic theme in here. They're gonna have some nostalgic artwork on the walls, like the Back to the Future over here. Awesome. So guys, this is Brittany. She is the GM of this location of 812, and Brittany has an interesting story, like I said, about this Toys R Us sign, but thank you for being on camera and telling us a little bit. I appreciate that very much. So what is the story behind this Toys R Us sign?
So one of the two owners was driving down Preston Highway in Louisville, and he seen that some guys were trying to take the Toys R Us sign down off of the old Toys R Us out on Outer Loop. He pulled over there and was like, hey man, what are you guys going to do with it? And they were like, we don't know, we're just taking it down for the company. And Tony slipped him his phone number and was like, can you get a hold of him? And somehow before Tony even left, they were able to get a hold of the guy. He bought both of the Toys R Us signs off of him, put them in his Dodge Ram truck with all these letters sticking out everywhere, and drove home. And his wife Emily's like, what are you gonna do with these things? He was like, I don't even know. He was like, but look, we got the Toys R Us sign. And it ended up being housed in their garage for a hot minute before they designed RecBar 812 and brought the Toys R Us sign and the Blockbuster sign in play here.
That is crazy. I can obviously understand the dedication, and you guys know, you saw the Dumpster Heist series, and that's kind of what this reminds me of, is that Dumpster Heist series. I get the dedication of wanting to preserve this history, and honestly, I want to indirectly thank him for that, because people like me, like this is healing to my inner child to see this.
So many parents that come here, so many people that are my age are like, this is the nostalgia, and this is what everybody talks about. It's probably the prime thing in this whole entire building that people talk about the most.
Now, if you guys remember, she just mentioned a Blockbuster sign that you have not seen yet, and it is actually on the second floor that we are about to tour. And was the Blockbuster sign obtained the same way as the Toys R Us sign?
Pretty much on the same road out in Outer Loop in Louisville, Kentucky. Snagged that Blockbuster sign too, throws it in the back of his truck and just takes off, you know. So dumpster diving, if you call it, stopping and asking for it. He was able to acquire all of it.
All right, so guys, without further ado, I gotta show you the Blockbuster sign. Check that out. This is down the stairs to the second floor. Oh my God, now that's something I haven't seen in forever. I think the Blockbuster, my local Blockbuster I went to ended up turning into an AutoZone. Yeah, so not nearly as exciting, but at least we get to come here and see this sign. Store signs have such a odd kind of like nostalgic feel to it. You guys know what I mean. I don't have to explain it to you.
So as you head down, we've got this Blockbuster sign, and then we put all these posters that we from back in the 90s, 80s, 90s, all that nostalgia. Some of your favorites probably. A lot of Jim Carrey, a lot of
love Jim Carrey.
I'm telling you, he's the best. Of course, you can't have anything without Space Jams.
You got Alien here. That's a good one.
Yep, the Gremlins, of course, and then we transformed this into throwback. We've got about 6 different spots where we have couches and chairs and vintage TVs, and we have all of our game systems from a Sega Genesis to Nintendo 64 to the GameCube that you can play for free, have fun, and bring it back to Roseanne. It looks like Roseanne's front room.
That is so cool. I love that you guys, like, you didn't skip out on making this truly feel like a authentic nostalgic feel. You got the couches down. You got the entertainment center down.
So the Arcade Expo was last month, and somebody came in from Chicago that tours arcades and stuff throughout America, and he's buddies with some of us. He came in and he did a whole video of it. And you'll see usually like in other arcades, you'll see maybe one seating area like this that people are kind of sitting at. This, we've created so many more so that so many different groups can enjoy playing different video games for free, having fun, and just taking it back to their childhood. That's what happens to me every time I sit down on one of those couches. It kind of takes me back to my childhood.
I need to do it right now. As a matter of fact, I need to sit down on one of these couches. We got the Rugrats and Wild Thornberry crossover right here. I'm looking at the title screen right now. This is insane. Okay, when do you guys close? Because I might be here till then.
Hey, that's right. We close at 11 o'clock tonight. This is where we all come to sit down and have our thinking time at the end of the evening. All of us, we conversate. The managers, the shift leads, we all sit down here and we conversate.
I swear.
All over the place. We got the original Hangman.
Hangman.
Yeah.
You got the board games down here. This is cool. This is what I was just looking at, guys. This another seating area over here. Oh, you got Jenga. This is a pondering chair if I've ever seen one. This chair has character to it. So I see you have another seating area over there with a CRT playing Mario. And you said every single seating area has a different game system on it?
It has a different game system on it. That way you can play a different throwback in time from Nintendo to Nintendo 64, the GameCube, Sega Genesis, original Xbox, and the Xbox 360. And then you walk over here and you got Pinball Alley.
Pinball Alley.
So this is like our favorite area, hands down. Owner's favorite area, all the staff's favorite area. If somebody comes up missing in our staff, this is probably where you're going to find them.
On their break?
On their break or not so break sometimes, but they're always trying to beat each other's scores.
This is so awesome. Look at this here. We got Roadshow. You guys have so many pinball machines down here that I have never seen.
Oh, that's really, really cool ones. I would say Fishtails is probably my favorite one. It's the most rarest one that you're going to find too. Everybody's got a little fish up top, and sound effects and stuff around it.
Might have to give that one a try then. You said this is one of the original Kiss pinballs?
Yep, this is so when they were flat like this is before they started angling them. So when you see the flatter ones, they're usually the older types.
Oh, I see. Oh, that is interesting. I gotta admit, I don't really know a lot about pinball, but the more I'm going to places like this, the more I'm learning.
And it takes time. I didn't know anything when I started here either. And I've got some real gurus around here and some really competitive people that play a whole lot.
I can imagine.
Real serious.
I can imagine. Got some tabletop arcade games over here, I see. These are always fun to play. These were oftentimes in restaurants. There's pizza restaurants that would have these, other restaurants. Pizza Hut, that's right. That's what it was in a lot. Yep, that is so cool. One of my personal favorites, bubble hockey. I just smoked somebody out this game the other day. I really do love how every area has something different to it.
Yeah.
I mean, having one of these spots alone would be cool, but the fact that you guys have multiple, because maybe one resonates with somebody more than the others, you know? Maybe it's this one that reminds somebody of their childhood more than that one, you know? And that is definitely cool that you have that. Like this little magazine holder right here. I remember that when I was a kid. My mom had that in the corner of the living room.
In 1978, Handy Andy. We have these sitting in a lot of these different areas as well too.
I see.
They can tell you how to do your own DIY projects at home, all kinds of just random stuff.
Was this one of the toilet reads?
Yep, and you know it's sitting right on the back.
Yep. Look at this boomerang game. I've never seen this one before. It's like air hockey, but you stand next to each other. That is cool. Look at this Popeye tabletop game. That's vintage. The art on that. CD holder, classic obviously. And you said this is all thrifted?
It is. Every bit of this has been thrifted. Every piece of furniture has been upcycled.
Wow, that is awesome. I love that. Look at this mini pinball game right here. I know they made a Spider-Man one, the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man one. I've seen it before. And then here you go. A lot of you really love the N64, and you are so correct for that. This one's got a big CRT TV. This is awesome.
Yeah, get through, babe.
Well, thank you for showing me all this. I really appreciate that.
Anytime.
That is so cool, and I'm definitely gonna have to mess around in here for a little bit, get some experience in, play some of those arcade games upstairs.
Absolutely.
They're all coin fed, right?
Yep, yep, every one of them's coin fed.
No cards here. No
cards.
swiping a card.
We're never going to be swiping a card. We're keeping it nostalgia. We're keeping it in the 80s and 90s. It's always going to be coins.
I applaud you for that.
Thank you.
Honestly, thank you. All right, so I'm looking at their drink menu here, and like I read online here, they have nostalgia-themed drinks. Finish Him, Peaches Punch, The Dude's Breakfast, Zoinks. I'm gonna have to take a look at this, but I just had to show you guys some of the names of these. That is so cool. And looking at everything here, I'm definitely probably gonna do Peaches Punch. Let's see what that one looks like. Here's their menu, and they have a bunch of nostalgia-themed items on here as well. I just wanted to show this one. Napoleon Dynamite's one of my favorite movies, and look at this. Crispy seasoned tots, smothered in queso topped with green onions, bacon, and sour cream. We know you're freaking starving. That's great. Napoleon, give me some of your tots.
No, go find your own.
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids reference, anybody? And she told me these buffalo chicken egg rolls are delicious, so I'm definitely gonna do that. They have a mac and cheeseburger, which you don't get often. I can't pass out on that. All right, we got Peaches Punch. Let's try. Okay, Peaches Punch. Let's see if it's punchy. The server said this is probably their best cocktail they have here, and I gotta say, I do like a fruity cocktail. This is amazing. I like it a lot. So many nostalgic references all over the place, even on the front of the menu. They really took their time to theme this place. And this isn't even their original location. They have two. The first one was in Jeffersontown, Kentucky. This one here in New Albany, Indiana opened right before COVID, and they survived COVID. So, and they took care of their employees the entire time through it too. So we love that. We love a good company that takes care of their employees. All right, I got those buffalo chicken rolls. Let's try them. Now, I gotta admit, I don't usually like egg rolls, but they recommended this. It's buffalo chicken. Let's try it. Oh my God. I'm about to start a You Cannot Skip Out on the buffalo chicken rolls here at RecBar. That's amazing. And the Fat Mac is here. I got the loaded tots with it. Have to. Look at those. I want to order everything exactly how it comes so I can get the full taste exactly how it was supposed to be. This thing's got mac and cheese, bacon on it. Let's dig into this. There's a lot of stuffing my face in this video, and I apologize for that. I mean, what else are you supposed to do? This place has good food, I can tell. All right. You know it's good when they have to hold it together with a knife. Okay. The knife is gone. It's gonna get messy. But that's okay. Sometimes the best food in life is messy. Quote me on that. You would think that mac and cheese on a burger sounds weird. This is my second time I've tried it. Amazing. I tried one like in Florida a long time ago. If you haven't tried it before, try it. This is really good. Delicious. I got a few little gifts from the restaurant here, and I gotta show you these real quick. I got 2 buttons. They have RecBar 812 logos on them. Blinky Smalls here. That is awesome. Love the reference. And then RecBar 812 with a little arcade game right there. And then this is an actual pinball, by the way. This little guy right here. It spins. And yeah, apparently that is an actual pinball in there. You guys can see me. Hello. And then, of course, we have a bumper, of course. Keychain. That is gonna go right there on my keychain. That is super cool. Glad I got these items. Okay, guys, the food was delicious, but obviously I gotta play some games before I go, and this is the first one I gotta play. And yeah, of course, please reserve for ages 10 and under. I'm going to assume that it's okay if I just give it a try. I'll be gentle, I promise. All right, here we go.
Hi kids, this is Ronald McDonald. Come on, play catch with me. Pull one right down the middle.
Here we go. 2 for 2. Oh, I'm actually doing really good. Maybe this is why it's reserved for 10 and under. Okay, I haven't missed a single shot. Oh, there it is. I missed one. What did I get? 46? That's not too bad. That was fun. I just didn't know that McDonald's had an arcade game. Interesting. Okay. I guess there's something about me and playing clown games today, but I gotta play this one. The nostalgia, crazy. Here we go. So 1 token? It is 1 token. Okay. So we're gonna try and go for that. Wait, I think you go for the one that's lit up. If I remember correctly. These are like ping pong balls. There we go. That's an easy one. Got that 30. Come on, give me some more, give me some more. 50. Oh, that was close. Hello? Wait, that was it.
I'm out of tickets.
190. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. That was a lot harder than I remember. That they're like ping pong balls, so yeah, that's the catch. I can't stop looking at this when I walk by it. How can you not? Pac-Man Plus. I can't say I've played Pac-Man Plus before. Let's try. I mean, it just looks like regular old Pac-Man. And I know they made a lot of these. They're all the same basis, of course. I'm kind of mean at Pac-Man, I'm not gonna lie. I'm too good at this game. Okay guys, I promised you I was gonna do this one, so let's do it. I don't know what exactly he's gonna do. We're gonna get one of these things, whatever they are. But let's do it mainly just to kind of see what he does. Uh-oh, maybe not. Oh, it's quarters only. Okay, I probably should have read before I did that. Never mind, guys. Well, there goes a token. Wouldn't be your classics experience without losing a token. Here we go. If Chuck E. Cheese taught me anything, it's how to play skee ball. Oh, I say that and then I sink it in 1,000 immediately. Or the 10,000, I mean. Did you? It doesn't get much better than this. Oh, I almost did it again. All right, let's go for the 5,000 this time. Close. 5,000, bam. Okay, I'm gonna go for another 10,000. Let's try that other side. Oh, that was so close, okay. Oh, I'm heating up, here we go. Ugh. One more, okay, I'm gonna try and sink into that corner, here we go. Nope, but that does still leave me with 22,000, not too bad. The first thing I hit being a 10,000, that was pretty crazy. Looks like we got a golfing game right here. I'm gonna have to give it a shot. It's called Birdie King. All right, let's see. Oh, I'm right there. Okay, here we go. Oh, guys, why is this so hard? Yo, come on. Do I just suck at this game, or is it really this hard? There we go. Finally. God, give me a break. I gotta show you how big the cue ball is on this one. Where do I put him in here? Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Oh, this one's interesting. This one's got like a pink texture to it. Oh God, oh God. All right, time to hit up Pinball Alley. I'm gonna have to play this one.
Welcome to my party.
That literally went straight through. I never told you guys that I was good at pinball. All right, she pointed out fishtails, so let's give this one a shot. Look at this launcher, by the way. You just press the button. Now I'm playing some of these tabletop arcade games. I'm playing Popeye, the one I showed you earlier. Can't say I've ever played Popeye before. Nor do I know what I'm doing. I wasn't very good at that one. Look at this Rocky and Bullwinkle pinball machine. That is so cool. Okay, gotta try this one. Okay, so I've learned I'm actually kind of good at this one. Not bad, not bad. I feel like that's probably one of the better scores I've gotten playing pinball. But that was a fun one. We're gonna play Stars and just listen to how old school this one is. Listen to all these dings. Isn't that cool? Obviously gonna be Spider-Man. Oh, how do I get off of here? Let's go, I just beat Giant Venom, no way. This one came out in 1991, by the way. I had to look at that because I was curious. I'm definitely gonna have to keep one of these tokens as like a souvenir. Look, it's got RecBar on one side and 812 on the other. Well, that's it. All finished with all my tokens. That was a lot of fun. I played a lot of pinball, that's for sure. Okay guys, I've got my food and it's time to go, but I wanna take one last look at this Toys R Us sign before I go because that was the biggest part for me. But there's a lot to talk about. So, thank you, RecBar, very much. Let's talk about it. So yes, this place was amazing. It had really, really cool nostalgic stuff to look at. Everything from the Toys R Us sign and the Blockbuster sign to all the movie posters, all the games from the 80s, 90s, 2000s, and just stuff to really like remember my childhood, things that maybe people from older generations will remember as well. They have a little bit in there for everybody, even some of the modern games too. The McDonald's game was really cool. I did not know that there was a McDonald's arcade game, and finding some arcade games from my personal childhood again that I have not seen since. Man, the food was delicious, the drink was delicious. Not to mention, Brittany was amazing, the GM here at RecBar 812. I had a great time, and I hope you guys had a great time watching this video with me. It kind of felt like we were hanging out together, didn't it? Well, anyways, guys, if you want some TayJay merch like this t-shirt that I have on today, you can get it. Yep, that's right, you can get it. It's at TayJayproductions.com. Go there, get your merch. New sticker dropping soon. You finally heard it. Yeah, I'm very excited to show you guys. And that is it. So, from RecBar 812 in New Albany to you guys, thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.